Welcome to our new podcast channel. Here, we will explore exciting real estate opportunities across Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and other Emirates in the UAE. Beyond property, we'll also delve into important topics to support anyone considering a move to the UAE, covering schools, tax, visas, company setup, relocation, and lifestyle. Our goal is to provide a comprehensive, one-stop guide that helps you navigate every step of relocation or investment in this dynamic region. Stay tuned for insights that will empower your journey. Please do subscribe to our channel and do email us at info@elevation88.com to let us know what topics you wish us to cover in future podcasts.
Welcome to the podcast channel, and we're here with Lisa from the CSP group. Lisa, would you like to sort of do a small introduction?
Yes, hi everyone. Lisa from CSP Group. I've been in Dubai for 22 years. I'm the relocation manager, and we support our clients that are moving to the region. Everything from finding the right school to finding the right home, to settling in services, just really making the journey smooth and special and really personal. I've been with CSP Group for 3 years now, and loving every minute of it. And I love Dubai, obviously.
Well, that's great. So what made you sort of stay in Dubai for this many years?
I think it's the safety aspect. That's the main thing. I wouldn't say the cost of living is a big reason, but definitely the safety. Obviously, coming from South Africa, where things are a little bit unstable at times, being polite here, Dubai is extremely safe. I wouldn't say it's crime-free, but it is definitely one of the safest places to be. And I've seen recently that it is listed as one of the top safest countries to live in.
That's correct.
That is
and even coming to London, it's looking like it's. I mean, I've been to Dubai many times, and I still have to ask the driver every time I come, "Is it okay if I leave my bag in the car?"
Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
I left my cell phone in the car one night. I'd come from an event and I had both my phones out. I obviously put my one phone next to me. Didn't realize that I'd left it in the car or the taxi once I got home. Woke up the next morning and I was like, where's my work phone? And I phoned it and the taxi driver answered and he said, no, I'll drop it off with you later today. He said, the dog daycare people are there to fetch your dog. So please go down. I was like, are you kidding me? So yeah, that's what it's like in Dubai. I mean, look, like I said, it's not crime free, but it's definitely, you wouldn't get that in South Africa, and you certainly wouldn't probably get that in London, I wouldn't assume.
No, I mean, nowhere can be crime free because at the end of the day, a criminal will go wherever he can.
Correct.
And it's about the law enforcement agencies, sort of stopping that. And I know the law in the Middle East is really good at the moment because obviously they do care. They want people to come there and they want to make it a safe environment for both men and women, and especially women who can just walk around at night and do what they need, just be free. And
Free, exactly.
I think we've forgotten about what lifestyle is. Lifestyle should be about your safety and enjoying life.
Correct. 100%
So,
agree.
how did you get to Dubai without actually using the services or relocation company yourself? How did you find the journey?
Well, the journey for me was relatively smooth. Besides trying to actually get here, I came over to work for Emirates in 2003, and they arranged everything from the flight to they obviously provide accommodation for their staff. So it was a very smooth transition. But leaving South Africa was a bit of a drama for me. I nearly didn't make it to the UAE, and I sometimes think, was it fluke or was I meant to be here? Because when I got to the check-in counter, my passport was out of its cover, and I had from the time that check-in opened to the time that the check-in was closing to get a temporary passport. And in South Africa, trying to get that sorted in that short span of time was a miracle. I basically flew out the airport. Luckily, a friend of mine was with me. He took me to the Home Affairs, where it was just a sea of people. I started crying. It was chaos. I was like, please, somebody's going to help me. I'm going to a job. And everybody just dropped what they're doing, helped me. I got back to the airport just in time to say, bye, Mom, see you later. They whisked me off to the flight. They'd upgraded me to business class, and I just sat there stunned for like the duration of that flight. I just wasn't sure what had just happened. But I made it here. But like I said, Emirates basically do support their staff that are moving over and make it really smooth and stress-free. Like I said, booking the flight, they fetch you from the airport, the whole new group or batch as we called. and they take you to your temporary accommodation or your permanent accommodation where you're living with one or two other girls. They've given you like a welcome kit, which would, so it was a really, really great start. But yeah, for people moving over that haven't got that support, that just arrive at the airport with their suitcase and are like, well, where to now, or how am I going to find a home and how am I going to find a school? It's a bit daunting and quite overwhelming for a lot of people. So,
no, I can understand that, because even myself, not knowing, when I came there before, you just don't realize how many areas there are in Dubai for a start. So you land and you think, okay, everyone's telling you to live here, everyone's telling you their own advice. And I figured out that actually we're all individuals. And when I got to learn and see the different areas in Dubai, I realized my clients are also individuals. They need to, they need to see the areas, learn about the areas in Dubai, and then figure out what's right for them. And I assume you obviously cover Abu Dhabi and the other Emirates as well, being part of the United Arab Emirates, although your head office is in Dubai. I would assume that you do Ras Al Khaimah and Abu Dhabi and the other areas as well, the other Emirates.
We do Dubai and Abu Dhabi predominantly. Should we have a requirement for one of the other Emirates, we would obviously welcome that opportunity. But really, everybody predominantly moves to Dubai or Abu Dhabi when they first come to the UAE. Don't generally move to Sharjah or Ras Al Khaimah from the get-go, because they're much smaller Emirates. Dubai and Abu Dhabi are really the hubs, Dubai especially. So we don't currently cover the other Emirates, but if there's a requirement, we would make that happen.
So that's great. Thank you for your time today, and we'll cover some more areas in the future.
Sounds amazing. Thank you very much for your time.
We believe that by staying connected with our channels, you will gain valuable knowledge and stay abreast of the latest developments that may be of interest to you, whether you are an investor, enthusiast, or professional in the industry. So please do follow, subscribe, and stay tuned for our upcoming episodes and updates as we continue to bring you engaging and informative content.